Property tax protests are happening all over Indiana. People are upset, rightly so. Property taxes have doubled, tripled, and even more in some areas. But what's behind it? The answer is simple: local government spending. The situation's gotten so bad that the governor of the state had to step in and order reassessments. But the question is, where does all that money go? The vast majority of local spending goes to the schools. But what do they do with it? Take a look at North Central High School. They're building a $14 million swimming pool at the same time that they're talking about closing schools to save money. And remember the Franklin Township athletic field fiasco? The sports stadium was so over the top that it got several school board members voted out of office. But it's not just the schools. The Indianapolis Public Library headquarters building fiasco is gazillions of dollars over budget, way behind schedule. Corporate welfare just makes things worse. Case in point, your tax dollars are building the Colts a brand new stadium. Here's what one protester thinks about that. Nice stadium. Can we live there? And inefficiency and outright corruption in local government is well documented. The problem is institutional because Indiana's system is complicated and open to abuse. But here's basically how it works. Most levels of government receive tax money first and then only then decide how much to spend. But Indiana's localities decide first how much they want to spend and then send the bill to the taxpayers. Now think about that. For individuals like you and I, we receive a paycheck first and only then do we decide how much we can spend. Wouldn't it be great if we could decide how much we want to spend first and then bill our employer for how much we need? But some politicians want to raise taxes rather than cut spending. Here's what protesters think about that.
We can replace property tax with income tax. We can cap property taxes. There are...
Where you been?
Okay.
The solution is to cut spending, not raise taxes. And keep in mind that the Indiana legislature sets the framework for local government operations. It's past time for tax reform. Just wait until you get your spring assessment next year.